going on here? Finally. I swear, this streaming software, it's like it can't make up its mind whether or not it wants to communicate with YouTube or not, whether or not it wants to auto start or not. So yeah, anyway. Just give it a couple of minutes. Wait 1 more minute. Hello, Dean. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know it's Sunday, so I'm not expecting you to participate all that much. Obviously, I know you're spending time with family, so I appreciate you being here and supporting me. It's very much appreciated. Let me just quickly do an intro for everybody else. Hello, everybody. Welcome to JustLeeGaming. The clues in the title. What I do is I basically just play games, and I look at playing the games that I enjoy playing. So obviously, I want you guys to tag along, experience it how I experience it, and yeah, dedicate my weekends to playing Mass Effect. Probably every other day after that to Diablo 4, and then in between that, random. I've kind of got my eyes on Call of Duty at the moment, but yeah. So we've got like different paced games. Right, so I did have a rule that while playing this, I was going to play the side quests off stream. I spent the better part of all night last night just trying to get the side quests done and to catch up. My goodness. Did it take a while? I've still got 2 left. This is the one I was working on, the Geth Incursions. That took me absolutely ages. I don't know why. And I've got to do the fan thingy, the Conrad Werner. So I want to do these 2 before I do find Liara to Sony. So let's just do this Geth Incursion one. It's like a warm-up, you know, just get us in there. You discovered a locate a signal for a major Geth military installation. The Geth are using the facility as a base of operations for their recent incursions into the Armstrong cluster. Okay. The Geth are using the facility based on a recent incursion into the Armstrong cluster. So now we have to go into the Armstrong cluster. Zoom out, zoom out. But yeah, so we are here. have I done? That one, that one, that one. Have I done this one? Grissom? I think this is the 5th one that just sort of popped up. What a name. Bender. Yeah, maybe I haven't done this one. Let's always search the asteroid belt. You never know if there's anything of interest. Ah! Yeah, I haven't done this. Let's have a look. No doubt this is probably the one I need to land on. Oh, wait a minute. Search all the other planets first, survey it, make sure I get all the other materials on there. See if there's anything else in this asteroid belt. Ooh, super sensitive. Another quick. Okay. So look at this one. Survey. Here we go. Oh. Okay. Fulcrum. I want these two. Accept squad. Yep. There we go. Okay. Gotta be careful here because my signal is not looking very good either. So I'm just letting it do its thing. Hopefully it doesn't cut the stream off. And I think, I don't know how much of it is actually my internet, because a lot of it is just how OBS communicates with YouTube. Like it will work and then it will just cut it to 0. So I don't know whether or not it's like a bug with OBS. Yeah, it's just strange. It is just strange. Let's have a little look up here first, because I think that's the anomaly. Actually, no, let's go to the anomaly first. Then we'll work our way around the rest of the map and then go there last. I like how it doesn't actually tell me what it is. I'm guessing that's the quest. So let's just go to these other ones first. Yeah, let me just finish this off, because I want to try and avoid these segments here as much as possible when streaming, because these are quite a chore, in all honesty. Let me save it just in case it's a thresh or more, because those things can kill you quite easily if you're not careful. Yep, A sharp writing. Next, let's go to here. And the reason why I have Tali and Garrus on my team is because, this is what I've done off stream by the way, all these different bits and pieces, is because they've got, you can't see it, and let me move me. Yeah, so we've got decryption, hacking, and electronics. That allows me to uncover pretty much anything on the map. So that's why I have them here. So let me put me back in the middle. Come on. There we go. So yes. And I have Garrus as well. I'm trying to level up. I'm trying to control, because I haven't got them as auto level up now at the moment. I'm just trying to control Garrus's where is it? Electronics. Getting his electronics up to where it needs to be, so he can. So I don't need Tali. You'll see what I mean. Here we go. Let's grab these. And I think there's something over here. Let's increase the bandwidth. Every time I want to try and do these deposits, I'm faced with a vertical cliff face. No. No. Let's go this way. Goodness me. Nope, needs to be flat.
En route.
Mining these deposits gives me lots of money, as you can see there. It's 13,000. And also, it's part of a side quest. So that's what I'm doing. Right, let's go. Yeah. Ah! Come on. Let's go this way. If there's one thing I do love about these traversal elements of the game, is the sights. Absolutely stunning. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Get me off. Poor choice of words there. Yes, yes, I know. Oh my goodness. Please don't be far. Please don't be on the other side of that rock face. It probably is, isn't it? Right here. Okay. There. Another rare element. Journal. Hey, I've got all the rare earths. Nice. Keep searching. Cool. There we go. And the next one should be about there. Lots of empty space. We're expecting a pressure more, but no. This is absolutely no pressure more. And yes, I am using, you know, full disclosure, I am using the guide to get all of these. Think of it as reconnaissance, okay? That's another rare element. Lots of money. And now we can go do this. Which no doubt is over there. For goodness sake. Look how bumpy the terrain is. Ooh, yeah. Go, nice. Just blew that guy up. Make sure I finish my sentences. And a level up. Yeah. So here we are. We've got the badass Geth and they're hiding in a building.
En route.
Right. Squad. Me. Oh, I'm only getting 1 point now. trying to get max fitness, so I get maximum health. And then from there, I will work on pistols, because the pistol I've got is insane. Right. What am I working on? I'm working on electronics. Getting that up. And you, auto level. Here we go. You'll see what I mean when I change it to pistols. I see you.
Now I'm ready.
Oh, let me swap. Oh, that's been hacked. Swap back. The pistol's so much more damaging. Damn it. Geth Stalker. Which remind me of the lickers from Resident Evil 2. Come on. Damn it. There's another one down. Now where is this last one? Beautiful. Up there. Get Juggernaut. There we go. See? That pistol's deadly. As the last Geth falls, you hear music from across the room. On the monitor, Aquarian stands before a hushed crowd, warbling a mournful a cappella. Not a cappella, a cappella. Of worlds and innocence lost. The recorded song is dispatched to the Geth worlds behind the Perseus Veil. The transmitter shuts down. Finally.
Perimeter clear.
Just take a bunch of stuff. Take a bunch of stuff. Discovered a number of encrypted Geth data files. In the proper hands, they could reveal much about the evolution of the Geth since the banishment of the Quarians. Oh, please don't tell me it's another side quest. Ugh. Speak to Tali once you're back on the Normandy. Okay, cool. Because then I want to do the Conrad Werner one, and then get on with the story missions. Because the problem with not doing the side quests as early as possible is that they will get locked out if you go too far into the game. You won't be able to do them, which can be an issue. Oh, nothing up here. Never mind. Okay, we can go now. Eerily quiet. get back on the Normandy. We'll talk to Tali. Which she should be by the core. Yep, the core. No, that's the thing. It should be Wait, no, this is the... No, it's not it. It must be down the elevator, surely. Down the elevator and yep, through here.
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet?
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
If I give you this data, your pilgrimage is over. You'll go back to your own people.
Not right away. I'll stay with you as long as it takes to stop Seren. But my people need this.
You think you can use this information to destroy your enemy?
Not right away. We will need to study it. It could take years, but it will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Alright.
Go ahead. Make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt. One I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Seren and his Geth armies are defeated.
Good.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
Paragon.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before
Yeah,
you
let's
head
see
out?
what we can buy now.
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods?
Yeah, you get on with it.
Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased, but I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Okay, cool. Show
Let's
me.
see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
So can I just buy the licenses then? That's an upgrade. Okay. Let's have a look, see what you've got right at the top. All the best stuff is up here. Spectre Master Gear. This stuff here. This is what I need. This is the best assault rifle, the best pistol. Let's do it. The best shotgun, the best sniper rifle. Ran out of money. Okay. It's cool, it's cool, it's cool. Right, here we go. Equipment. Yeah, look at that. That's it. That's the one. The best pistol, but the heat sink is kind of doo-doo. But that's fine. And the best sniper rifle. And as you can see, probably from the last stream I'm actually using Shepard's heavy armor variant of his N7 uniform, which is more consistent with the rest of the trilogy. When you see his uniform with the rest of the trilogy, it looks more like that. So that's why I went with it. He looks better as well. The other uniform kind of looked a bit meh, but this one's definitely a lot better. Perfect. I'm going to have to start Omni-Gel. Just anything that's like level 2 to 3 now, I think, probably should be put to Omni-Gel. Level. And then we pick, we just mark as junk. Free. Cool. Thanks, bro. I think so too. Right, the fan. Conrad Werner. Right, let's go back to the Citadel.
Message from Admiral Hackett.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
Well, I hope so. It took me long enough to do it. Right. To the Citadel. This is where that Conrad Werner fella is. YouTube is whinging. It's saying not enough video to maintain a smooth stream. Every time I go to the Citadel it happens. I probably had more issues with streaming on this game than I have with anything else so far, and this is more of an offline game.
Interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
So we're going to try and find Conrad Werner.
Alliance officials report that a Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy casualties. In the event of future Geth activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong security presence in the area.
Yeah, not with Diablo. Weird, isn't it? Diablo is an online game, primarily. So why that's, you know, performing a lot better than me playing this game, I have no idea. Ward's location. Markets. Because that's where I found him first time. So hopefully... Yes, he's back.
Hey, Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Werner. Remember me?
Yes.
There are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Being a Spectre is a big responsibility. I just want to make humanity proud.
The vids are all talking about Commander Shepard fighting for all of us back home. And they also say that you don't take crap from anybody. You're showing them what humans can do. Hey, can I get your picture?
I
don't have a problem with it, but why?
You're a hero, Shepard. Decades from now, humanity's going to remember you, and I'll have your picture. Just hold up your gun. Perfect.
He goes from just being, you know, an appreciative fan to
Thanks again, Commander.
stalkery.
I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it. Ah, yes. Also level up. Yeah, no, I wanted to get him one more up and then we'll work on pistols. Always keeping an eye out for the charm, just in case it unlocks another one. So I can do that. Right. Now we need to... I wonder if I go back to the Normandy and then come back, will he be back? Or... do I go somewhere else and then come back, will he be back? Let me try it, Or do I have to like go into the Normandy, do a mission, and then, yeah, probably gonna have to, aren't I? Seasick. Go onto the ship. What do I have to do? Go onto the ship, do a mission, come back?
Saren was one of the most respected Turians in the galaxy, Garrus. Are you gonna be okay going up against him?
Saren is either a traitor or a madman. Taking him down will restore the good name of Turians everywhere.
Just keep saying that, especially to humans. We've got a lot of angry people right now.
Indeed.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Let me check something. Right. Hmm. Okay. Right. So yeah, I definitely think we need to do like a core mission, and then we'll do a mission and then come back. But let's... Oh, I forgot where am I going for... Now, where should we go? Okay, we're in Artemis Tower. Is it Sparta? I can't remember which one she's on. Is it Athens? I just can't remember. Let's travel to Athens. Search these planets if I haven't done already. That's the next planet. Survey. Asteroid belt. Survey. Okay, yeah, there's nothing here. So she's not here. So it must be... Let's try here. Right. Start with the outer planet. Another gas deposit. Search this asteroid belt. Oh. What have we got here? Survey. Medallion recovered. Anything else along this asteroid belt? Check this planet. Nothing. What planet's on this ring here? Any planet that I have to land on, I'll hold fire on. That's Theorem. This looks familiar. Let me check this asteroid belt. Anything on here? No. Okay, let's land here. We're going to take Garrus and Ashley. Yeah. Just to mix it up a little bit.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Yeah, this is it. Joe hasn't said anything up until now. Ooh. Yes, we got all the gases. We got 8 out of 6. I didn't even know that was possible. Keep searching. Okay, so we need light metals and heavy metals. I feel like we're going to get the light metals before we get the heavy metals. Okay. Ah, okay, so this isn't a map that you can explore. This is like a linear one. What's it saying? Technically I can go over there. Let me save it. Map. We'll go to refinery first. While this bloody thing just bounces everywhere. Can you see it from there? No. Oh dear. Oh. Yeah, I don't mind something a little bit more linear for a change. Let's save that.
This route's a no-go. They have height and cover.
Oh yeah, they want me to go up to the right. Squad. Yeah, that's it. We're on maximum now. Then we can work on our pistols. Electronics. Auto. Okay. Any more enemies in this direction? Or not? Okay, yeah, let's go this way then. Nice and gentle, nice and gentle. Maybe not going towards the rockets. Ow. There must be one in there. There must be someone in there then. Okay, that's not the weapon I chose. I'll see how this fares, shall we? This is the shotgun, Lee. That one. Nice, it's automatic. Yeah. Manual override. Oh. I weren't concentrating. I'm too busy looking at my stream. Because I'm always keeping an eye on those numbers. Open up the gate for, in case there's another team that wants to come down in the future, you know, lore purposes. If I'm not mistaken. There's someone over there as well. And over there. No, they don't show up on the map. It's a shame. Oh, they must be beyond the gate then. Okay, nothing up here. I mean, I hear them. Oh, he must be in here. Right, let's see how this assault rifle works. Beautifully. Works beautifully. I pressed the wrong button. There we are. Right. Ah, that thing over there. Oh yeah, I can just do that. Oof, accuracy. Yeah. Now we're going over here. My internet's been just not even just terrible with this, my streaming. It's actually been pretty bad with just my mobile data. Just trying to go around town and just internet's not working. Hey, another level up. Yep, pistols. Here we go. Electronics. Come on, let's get you up to there. Beautiful. I was about to say the physics on that was a bit weird. So far, so good. I mean, is there anything over here? What a shame, like, you've got all this space, it's just not being used. Well, there's nothing over there. I guess we just push forward then. Come on. Okay, so this is where we go off on foot. Although I'd argue I could probably get over there. But why mess with it, eh? Save there. Oh. Display. Sweet.
I think we're good, Shepard.
Well, obviously they know we're here, so we're not 100% good, are we? Ah, he's up there. Make our way around. Oh. Is it secure though? I don't think it is secure. Considering that the geth is here. Oh, okay. Just to be irritating. Oh boy. Damn it, Garrus, get behind cover. See, I took a hit for you. Is there someone else? This one's another dude. No, there's another dude there. Don't stop the music. We have one more. Where are you? You're hiding.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Stay frosty, though. Stay frosty. See, something is jamming our sensors. Do it.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Mm-hmm. Yes, our sensors aren't being jammed as of yet. But you never know. Could be something else lurking here.
Aside from the Citadel, I mean.
Okay. Oh. Damn, get the assault drones.
Built to last. Looks like a lava flow port in here.
Guess we're going down even further. Wonderful. Hello.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
Here we go.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil.
Yes, I've been
activated
fighting
the
this
tower's
entire time.
defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
Your mother is working with Saren.
Oh, yeah,
Whose
yeah.
side are you
Yeah, I
on?
already done
What?
it.
I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
We just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so I've already done that. Stay calm.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Oof, maybe having Rex on the team would have been good. Ah, hello. Don't think I can't see you. Maybe they want to talk. Or not. Terrible placement. Area not cleared of enemies. Just make sure the whole area is clear. Eesh. Picking up so many items so quickly.
Just lead the way.
Right, hang on. Let's do equipment. Let's make sure everybody is equipped. So she's on Phoenix 1. Phoenix 6. I think that is her, like, her cannon armor. Which is a medium armor. So yeah, Phoenix 6 isn't really good. Phoenix, she's on medium armor. Phoenix 5, there we go. Or Phoenix 5 heavy armor. The differences are minimal. We'll go with heavy armor for her. At least it's still kind of her cannon look when she goes into, like when you see her in Mass Effect 2. Actually, let me bring up a picture of her in Mass Effect 2. Let's see which one's closer. Ashley in Mass Effect 2. Images. That's a weird one. It is the... That's Mass Effect. Yeah, in Mass Effect 2, she's actually wearing heavy armor. Yeah, look, she's literally wearing... I don't know if you can see it, but she's actually wearing heavy armor. You can see, like, the flares on the arms. So, actually... her wearing the heavy armor, it's just the only difference being is that she doesn't have, like, the stripes. Which doesn't have the stripes on there either, but yeah, that's actually what she's wearing in number 2. Yeah, heavy armor it is then. Right, Garrus. We need to get him in a heavy armor. Or light armor agent. Yeah, no, that's fine. That one. Let's mark these as junk. Anything now level up to level 5 can be marked as junk. Lots of pistols. There we go. There we go. Managed to figure it out. What is this, a lift? Oh, okay, yeah. It's a lift.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We have to get you out of here before
Through the
more Geth
back
arrive.
way.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on!
Okay.
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. Think fast, Miss Prothean expert.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
Yeah, no
We
kidding.
have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
8 minutes? I thought you were in
Gonna
orbit.
be close, Skipper.
I thought my man was in orbit. What's he doing? Nice and calm.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In
Ruins
case you
coming
didn't
down.
notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Come on, stream, don't die now.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there and your pilot is making jokes?
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected
Why do they
to the
sit so
Prothean
awkwardly?
extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Only?
Damn. I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Just imagine having that as a bar, like being well over 100 years old and your work isn't good enough until even more. I'm assuming like 200 or 300 years old. Like, your work has to be that good. It has to pass that much scrutiny.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
And how do you know this?
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. It is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
I can help you.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
The beacon.
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
You can still...
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate? Or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Here you go.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
Yeah, it was.
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Cool. Right, so now, because mission's over, we talk to everybody again.
Yes, Commander?
No, nothing.
Carry on, Presley.
So
yes, sir.
So we start with Joker, and we work... Oh. What was that? Ah.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I, pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not going to break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I have to go.
Alright, see you.
Right, who's next? I can't remember where everybody's situated. I know. Probably in here. Can talk to Caden in a moment. Oh, I would have thought Lyra would have been here. Oh, she is.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau, I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
You share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt
but she's like rebelling at 100, do you know what I mean?
The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No! I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard.
Relax, I'm
kidding.
kidding.
It would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool.
No.
Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me.
I'm trying to get as maximum amount of
Benezia
Paragon
for
points
many
from this
years, but I
conversation
know
as
her,
possible.
And this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Rumors?
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
How is that possible?
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What about the other parent?
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Oh, wait, why is it going around in circles?
Needed another species.
Think about
Get on with it, yeah.
It is possible Benezia's partner was
You don't know that.
Maybe she...
Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Okay, so we've done that one. That one.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Okay, that's it. I think we've explored all the options.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Ah, but no Paragon points. Okay. Meh. Speak to other members of the crew.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander?
Speak your mind.
Off the record.
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council?
We don't need the Council.
Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming.
Some things are...
Sorry,
some habits just don't die.
Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. Bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Men in Black kind of issue.
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot.
If my stream at any point cuts off, I'm just gonna have to wait until later.
No bearing on this.
The numbers are going way up and down.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Right, we go down. How much money do we have? 40,000. 406. 406,000. 191. Ah, I've got to level up. There we go. We need to do the Citadel fan one. I do not want to miss out on that.
Looking for supplies?
Yes.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Right, what we got? Let's get that. Equipment. Equip that. Cool. Got all of my items. Let's talk to Garrus.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most.
Speak up, Garrus.
I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it, too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough, but you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger.
A Spectre, huh?
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can, but Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should.
Exactly.
I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
Yes, we do.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What was he doing?
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Ship?
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
I don't remember if I asked these
But
questions.
they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave.
Yeah, I have seen that.
Out.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Okay, yep.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
Of
I keep an
course.
open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
That's enough, Chief. You always second-guess your superiors?
Sir! No, sir. I'm sorry, I was out of line. I'll get back to my duties, Commander. Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Okay.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Right, let's go talk to Tali.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here.
I'm the same way.
Die hard.
I cannot sleep in complete
But
and
it's
utter
more
silence.
than just a silence. This ship feels so empty.
There's a
It's like
mosquito in
half
my
the
room.
crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage.
Every single night I have the fan on. Heck, I've even got it right here, look. I've even got the fan right here, blowing wind in my face as we talk. I don't like the feeling of just feeling warm or hot.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad
After this, we go back to the Citadel.
But maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually. But we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
Fan and sound.
I should go.
See you later.
It's just comforting, you know?
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tali? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
Yeah, she's
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for Tali, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Fill me in on the IES stealth systems. How does it work?
No, I don't really care about these.
Eventually the sinks have to be vented.
There's no way.
Most vessels rely on scanners.
Faster than light speed gives us
Sensors can
away.
pick up our
Obviously,
location
personal
whenever we browse in.
questions.
My last assignment was on the Tokyo. Only it's the best ship I've ever seen. Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel.
Carry on, Adam.
There you go. Just so I can build up the codex and get XP. No one cares about Adams. There we go. Oh, let's try and do the Conrad burner thingy-be-jiggy. Unless I haven't got any other. Yeah, it's just the fan. These ones are all almost there actually, because it's going to open up. Should open up a few more clusters now. I think. Has it? Okay, now that we've got Liara, we can go back to do the other one. I think it's on Novaria. But let's go back to the Citadel and see if Conrad is there. If not...
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Yes. That was the woman we saw in the embassy. She's sitting down. She goes, I haven't got time to talk. So that's the one we need to go. But let's do Conrad first. Hopefully we can finish that off. If not, we just got to keep checking every single mission. Keep coming back, checking, coming back, checking. Because that's one that you can easily miss. And we're not doing that. We're not going to miss this one. Who are we taking? Garrus. Always take Garrus. They're kind of like my Citadel crew, them two.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo
Right.
Presley has the deck.
Let's see. Oh, hello.
Tin Hut!
At ease. Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
We weren't told to expect you, sir. I would have prepared a formal greeting.
Spare me the pleasantries. I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You in the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin.
She's not over-designed.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight.
What?
This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money in a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
Okay.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long.
Great.
Commander, I'm not happy.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Turian design.
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
So this is where the whole Paragon points come in handy, because it gives me that option.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy can be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew,
here we go.
Commander. Krogan?
Yep.
Asari?
Mm-hmm.
Turians?
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment?
They're allies.
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
We need to build bridges.
I think the Normandy is a good ship, sir. Even if you disagree, you have to see that her joint construction and multiracial crew make the Alliance look better.
Your job is to look good, Commander. The Alliance navies is to win wars. I'm not convinced Normandy isn't a waste of taxpayer money, but I am convinced that you believe otherwise, and that you'll use it to its best ability.
That's
I'll
right.
be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I'd planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us
Exactly.
proud.
There's many different facets that you can look at a situation and really see the positive in it. Here we go. Squad. Let's increase, again, pistols. Because I've got a super strong pistol. And why not? Only available when using pistols. Boost accuracy 60%. Increases damage 25%. Headshot damage 50. Beautiful. Electronics. There we go. Now we can just have Garrus in our team without having Tali, because he's got both decryption and electronics. I don't know if there's anything else that I need in order to open up items. Yep, let's do the trust. Let's do the fan.
Exogeny Corp recently released an official statement regarding their missing survey team in the Hades Gamma Cluster. According to the statement, the remains of the survey team were discovered not far from their abandoned research camp. There were no survivors. It is believed the researchers were the victims of a random attack by raiders or mercenaries. Names will be released after next of kin are notified.
Hot damn. Aha!
Commander Shepard? Khalees been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
Alright.
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years.
Shine a light in my face.
With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
The Spectres represent the best of every
He isn't the
species
first
in the
human
galaxy.
Spectre, though.
To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
No, it's not like that.
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
See, look how she's just trying to twist it. It's like...
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Thing is, I don't work for... Yes, the council I report to, but it's not them that I work for. I work for the galaxy. You know, upholding that protection, that peace.
Saren instigated the attack on our colony at Eden Prime. Once his involvement was proven to the Council, I was assigned to bring him in.
That's surprising, Commander. The official line says that Eden Prime was attacked by rogue synthetics. Good luck in your mission. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Just being honest. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go Novaria after this. But let's, again, the fan. I will get there. Where's the car? There it is. It is to the marketplace. Please be there. Just want to get this over and done with. Yes!
Commander, I've been waiting for you to get back. I've got an idea, and I wanted to run it by you.
I've got a lot going on right now, but I can spare a moment.
Great! This'll just take a minute. With so many human colonies being attacked, I'm not sure that one Spectre is enough. What if you signed me on as another Spectre?
Conrad, I don't think that's a good idea.
But I'd make a great Spectre. I'd be right there with you, showing the Council what humanity is capable of. I know you're afraid to trust people after losing your team at Akuz, but I'd never let you down.
What about your wife, Conrad? She trusts you too. Aren't you letting her down?
What? I don't understand.
You know what keeps me going out here? Knowing that people back home are keeping humanity strong.
You're right. I just got so caught up in all of it. I wanted to help. I'll go home. Thanks for setting me straight.
Done it. Right, now we can just deal with her. I just want to be free from side quests for the time being, just so I can focus on main quests. I think embassies. I think that's where she was. Right. I just saw that woman run around. There she is. Wish I could sit down and talk to her.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I see you got my message.
It sounded like you needed some help.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on the cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
That's too bad.
I'm sorry for your loss.
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive. The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
Always investigate. Whenever it comes up, always investigate.
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard. They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
Coming up with the ransom seems like the best way to ensure Dahlia's safety.
That's what I thought. I did what they wanted. Transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
You want me to find her and bring her back?
You only need to bring her back. I've already found her for you. I tracked the ransom
I wouldn't say it
payment
was a
through
stupid
several
law.
accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Anything you can tell me about the mercs who have your sister?
Pretty much what you'd expect. Rough, dangerous, and well-armed. Nothing a Spectre cannot handle, though.
Can't you hire someone else to do this?
I do not want to take chances with my sister's life. I need a Spectre. Besides, you operate outside official channels. My superiors cannot find out I never reported the ransom in the first place.
How'd you find out who was behind the ransom?
I have resources. Contacts and credits can go a long way, especially if you're willing to bend the rules. I already broke the law when I paid the ransom. This couldn't make things any worse.
Keep your reward. I'll bring your sister back. I promise.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right man for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
Cool. Right. Again, that's Mastodon system in the Artemis Tau cluster and infiltrate the mercenary base. Right. We can now move on. Let's do another story mission. I have to admit that his running is a little bit janky. Here we go. Towards CSEC. I wish there was just like a simple one that just takes you straight to the Normandy without having to do this.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Miss
What now?
Angelani's story on you just aired.
Yep.
She shouldn't have ambushed you like that. But you handled it pretty well.
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot. There is one other matter, however. The Citadel has been trying to play down Saren going rogue. It makes the Spectres look bad. Your mention of him was politically inconvenient.
I wasn't aware of that. I won't discuss him again, sir.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
Oh well. Sometimes you just gotta be honest. Right, back to Novaria. Here we go. Now we do this with Liara in the team. Who should we have? I'm gonna say Liara. And Garrus. Liara and Garrus. Have I done these? No, I haven't. Can't believe it. I've come into this once and I didn't even survey the bloody planets. Anything else in the space? You never know. Right, let's go to Novaria. And Garrus, accept.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. XO Presley has the deck.
That's a weird default outfit. I would have thought, let's give her best weapons she can possibly hold. Stinger. Yeah, we'll go for that. Then on the gel, yes. We'll do that as well. So she wears the Gladiator 1. But isn't there like, wouldn't it be like better if she had... Because she wears white in the sequels. So I'm thinking, obviously not Ashley's armor, but maybe like the Scorpion. Because she's the only one that wears something different in the sequel. She actually wears white, so I don't think it really matters. Although I do prefer, like it, I prefer the collar on this one. Not a massive fan of the collar on this one. So we'll go for Gladiator. We'll keep her with her default. We'll keep her with her default. Because her colours are like white and blue. Right. And we need to go to... or another source. Didn't this woman, if I remember, say to meet her at the bar? So where's the bar? Hotel. Synthetic Insights. If we speak to her again, she might tell us. Hold on.
How can I help you?
You said I should talk to Lorik Keene?
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. Keene spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
Hotel.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Okay.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
So which means I need to go to... there. I thought it was about to be in a battle then.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Wait.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think.
Don't insult
He will
me.
assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
But this is illegal.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws?
It's irrelevant.
That they do not spy on other companies?
What they might be doing somewhere else doesn't justify my acting against them here.
Very well, Spectre. I will be on my way.
Fool.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keene? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the
I was about to say, what do you need?
Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
My ear was feeling wet, so I was just doing.
Why didn't Analaeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Novaria are free to come and go as they will.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion?
Ointment. Fly in the ointment.
Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If I have to kill the guards, I'm afraid I can't help you. There's still the law around here.
True enough, though I hasten to point out that Ms. Matsuo disapproves of outside contracting. If you change your mind, I will remain here. I see no other options at present.
Do not be fooled by these civilized surroundings. This is a place of secrets and lies.
Corporations here hire their own private security forces. It makes it easier for them to break the laws.
Right, let's have a little look at the journal here. Hurricane's evidence of mission and corruption. He wants your help recovering it from his hired goons.
What sort of offer?
Good.
So, let me save this, because I feel like I might make a mistake here. So let's go... Where is his offices? Guessing it's over there.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account. Don't hang up. Elder brother? It's me. I'm on the very
Security control unit.
I can't let you in.
Let me see what he says now.
Back again. What can this old Turian do for you today?
I've been thinking over your difficulties with Analeus.
Indeed.
Could you describe the problems again?
Put bluntly, the administrator demands rent kickbacks from the companies on Nova.
Yeah. So I've saved it. Let's see what happens. Elevate to synthetic heights. What's the journal saying? Is it just a case of going there and speaking with them?
Right?
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a military tech. Except for my eco's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be...
Access to the garage is restricted.
I'm on Citadel business. I need to leave the station.
If you want to enter the garage, you need authorization for Mr. Analeus. No exceptions. I'm sorry.
Temporarily closed. Let's talk to Annaleus again. Maybe there's a way we can get past it without using violence. Let me speak to the receptionist, see what she says.